age, but...
Oh, Melissa, now it's the formalities out of the way. Perhaps you could tell me, where am I?
You're in the middle of a field. Well, good.
Well, yeah, you know, I can see that, but
You're not the doctor. You can't be.
if I'm not the doctor, then who is?
Look. That's the doctor.
Who do you think?
I don't know. Santa Claus, the Tooth Fairy, Godzilla. Give me a clue, Stephen.
The man I've been searching for the past 2 years.
Ah, the Doctor, the Lord of Time, the...
And my name is Sparks. How many times must I tell you? Stephen is dead.
Hi, sorry to bother you.
That's okay. How can I help?
Are you Edward Ashton?
That's me. Sorry, but do I know you?
I'm Jack. Jack Nelson. I'm your wife's. I'm Karen's cousin.
Oh, okay. I didn't see you at the funeral.
No, I'm sorry about that. I couldn't get out of work, but I do have this.
Thank you. Please, come in.
I was sorry to hear of Karen's passing. We grew up together. She was more like an older sister than a cousin.
It's odd that in the 4 years we were married, she never once mentioned you. In fact, I don't remember you from the wedding either.
We drifted apart by the time the two of you met. We stayed in contact a little, but nothing like before.
What happened?
Oh, you know, a lot of arguing about nothing. Two different lives leading in different directions. You know how these things are.
No, not really. I'm an only child. I never had anyone to argue with. And, well, it's just me now.
Just you? How do you mean?
I'm the last of my family.
No brothers, sisters or cousins?
Nope, just me. On the plus side, there is no one to argue with.
So, did you and Karen argue then?
No, not once.
Never?
Never. She was something special.
Well, lucky you, let me tell you. Karen was really scary if you got on the wrong side of her.
Well, I'll have to take your word for it.
So how did she die, if you don't mind me asking?
What? You don't know?
I've been kind of out of the loop.
There was a gas leak in her office. She was working late, so I was the only one there. She got trapped inside. She worked too much.
She got trapped inside her office? How is that even possible?
It's all automated. Computers run the whole building. A gas leak was detected, so the computers locked everything down. She had no escape.
Oh, I'm sorry, it sounds like a freak accident to me.
That's what the police said. It doesn't make it any easier to deal with, though.
No.
So, Jack, What about you? You married? What do you do for work?
I work in IT. Exciting, right? And no, I'm not married. I'm a bit like you, really. Don't have many family left either. In fact, Karen was one of my last remaining relatives.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Don't be sorry for me. You're the one she was closest to. I just wish I had more time for her when she was alive. So, what's next for you, Ed?
Edward?
Sorry, Edward.
I don't know. How do you mean?
You gonna stay here, move on?
Move? Why should I move?
Just all the bad memories that you've got here now.
Good memories. Good. Decorating this kitchen together. Barbecues in the garden. Carrying Karen over the threshold after our wedding and hitting her head on the door frame. We laughed for ages. Well, once we'd removed the bandages. Karen chose this house. I love this house. I have no intention of moving.
Fair enough, fair enough. Right, I'll best be off. Thanks for the drink.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, I'll see myself out. Nice to meet you finally.
Yes, and you. What is going on? It must have been a draft. I'm losing my mind. I don't know what's going on here, or who you are, but this is my house. You should know that I've called someone here to help, and they'll be here tomorrow. So maybe you shouldn't be. This is my house.
I love the way the candle flickers. It's like it's doing a little dance.
I miss you, Karen.
I know you do. But things will get better. You'll get better.
I don't think I will. I'm empty. I have nothing. I am nothing.
That's not true. You have your life and you have your friends.
I don't want to see them, or be a burden, or let them know how difficult I'm finding all this. It's all pointless. You died and left me with no reason to carry on.
You will find a reason. And your friends, they'll be there for you if you let them. Your life is in your control.
I can't control anything. I can't bring you back to life. I can't control this feeling of nothingness.
No, you can't control everything, but some things just aren't meant to be controlled. Life must carry on, the good and the bad. It's how you react to and learn from those things that's down to you.
But there is no good. Bad things happen all the time.
I know you don't believe that.
How? How do you know?
This is your dream. I'm just part of your consciousness. Everything I'm telling you is what you already know. You just choose to ignore it.
Maybe.
Look, remember that time we were on holiday? You were driving, we got completely lost.
Yes.
We seemed to go around in circles for ages, then we found that little beach hidden away.
There was nobody else there. We had the whole place to ourselves.
That was something good that came out of something bad. Try to focus on the good things and you'll get through this.
You're starting to sound like one of those stupid motivational posts on Facebook.
I have to go now. You have to wake up.
Please don't.
Wake up, Edward.
Hi,
Hello.
can I help you?
Oh, Clyde Harris, you booked an appointment with me yesterday.
Oh, the medium! Sorry, I completely forgot. Come in.
So what is... Ooh, I can feel the energy already.
Energy?
Spirit energy. This house is full of it. This is exciting.
Yeah, about that, we need to talk. Can I get you some tea?
I like tea.
Well, you see, I called you because strange things have been happening.
Well, that's usually why I'm called.
But it's okay now. I know what's happening. Who is happening.
Who is happening?
It's Karen. She's making all this happen.
You've lost me. Who's Karen?
Sorry. She's my wife. She was my wife. She's the one haunting this house. She's trying to contact me.
So Karen, she was... female?
Yes, of course.
Then it's not her. All I sense are two male spirits here.
But she was in my dream last night. It was a sign. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sorry.
But you could be wrong. There's still a chance.
I could be. It's unlikely, but I could be. Thanks. Gherkin? You never know when you might want a gherkin.
So, back to my problem.
Yeah, sorry, go on.
Well, can you do something? I mean, if it's not Karen, then who is doing this? Who are these two male spirits?
Amazing! Well, I could try contacting them. We could attempt to find out.
Do you think they might know about Karen?
They might.
Is it dangerous to contact them?
No, I wouldn't think so.
You wouldn't think so. How many times have you done this?
Twice. The first time, nothing happened.
And the second?
The second time, a brick hit me in the head and knocked me out.
Well, that sounds dangerous to me.
I wasn't a ghost. I was in a derelict old house. The brick fell on me.
That explains why you were the cheapest.
Cheap but eager. And I can naturally sense the spirits. I have the skills. Just not the experience.
So how do you know how to contact the spirits then?
YouTube, Wikipedia. The info's all there if you know where to look.
So, do you have your own YouTube channel?
God, no. I'd hate starring my own videos.
So, shall we?
We shall. But first, in case of an emergency, you'll need this.
What kind of an emergency? What's this?
It's a depossession spell.
Depossession? Is that even a word?
Yes. Maybe. Look, if I become possessed, you'll need to read out what's on that page.
Possessed? You're going to be possessed?
No, of course not. I mean, there's a chance, a slim chance.
You don't seem too sure of yourself.
Look, it'll be fine. Just stay calm and refer to the notepad.
In case of an emergency.
In case of an emergency.
So, where do you want to start?
Well, when I came in the house, I could sense the strongest energy coming from a room at the back and also upstairs, so let's start there.
So, what do you want to do first?
The energy's all over the place up here, but I might start in that room.
Feel free. It was going to be a nursery, but that'll never happen now.
Okay. You wait here, I'll go in there and try and make contact.
Good luck.
If anyone is here with us tonight, please make yourself known to me. Whoever is making strange things happen in this house, please make contact.
Any luck?
Not yet. If you wish to be heard, if you have something to say, if you want to be known, knock 3 times. If anyone is here, come forth. We wish you no harm. We...
Clyde? What's going on? Why did you stop? Clyde? What is that? Is that you? If this is some kind of joke, I'll take your gherkins. Clyde? Who are you?
Alexander.
Alexander? That's your name?
Yes. Alexander Portland.
How old are you, Alexander?
8 years old.
And where are you from?
Here. Always here.
Are you the one that's been making all the strange things happen in this house?
I like the music boxes.
So you just play with the music boxes? Then what's causing the other disturbances?
I tried to stop him, but he's too strong.
He? Who's he?
He wants you out of this house. He hates you. He hated your wife.
Do you know about Karen? Why did he hate her? Is she there too?
No, she passed over.
Passed over, so she's okay?
Yes, but that's why he is so angry. He wanted her to suffer.
He again? Why? What did she do?
He's too strong. I can't stop him.
Stop him? What do you mean?
He's coming. I can't stop him. I can't.
Alexander?
Run! Finally.
Clyde? Is that you?
Still no.
Alexander?
See, your wife had all the brains in the relationship.
So you're the he that Alexander warned me about?
There we go. I knew you'd get there in the end. Carl Green's the name.
And you're the one that's been making everything happen around here?
I am now that bitch is gone.
That... You mean Karen? What has she got to do with this? What has she got to do with any of this?
This is my house. Before the two of you moved in.
You lived here?
No. I died here.
I don't understand, but you need to stop what you're doing in this house.
I do what I like. Maybe you should just leave.
I demand that you stop.
You have no control over me. Your wife might have, but she's dead now. Dead.
Karen could control you.
Being controlled by a woman. What an insult. I had the run of this house and that other one here. That child. He feared me. He was always running. Always hiding.
How did she control you?
I don't know. I don't know. When she was in the house, I was nothing. I was trapped in blackness. I barely existed. But that boy, he was allowed to do as he pleased. He was free to roam this house. Not that he caused any bother. Waste of space that he is.
You're the reason she's dead.
No, but I should have been. I should have been the one to end her and make it as slow and painful as possible. I would have made her pay. But instead she's at peace, along with all the females of that family.
Females in that family? What are you talking about? What's a family got to do with it?
So I know something about her you don't. Well, she and I did have a very special relationship.
A relationship? Where you had no control, no say, and how did you put it? Well, nothing.
Just like a regular marriage then.
You pathetic creature. You didn't get your way, so you throw things around and stamp your feet. You child.
Don't test me! I may not have been able to hurt your wife, but I can hurt you now I'm in this body. What am I wearing?
I've had enough of this. It's time for you to leave that body.
I was never this strong when I was alive. I can get used to this. No, not now. Not now. I'm sorry.
Alexander!
I don't know how long I can hold him off. Get out of here. Damn that kid.
Possessor of the possessed! Stop your possession! Pass from this body and inhabit it no more! Become non-corporeal! Return to your spirit core!
What happened?
You tried to kill me!
What? No, I would never.
Fine. Carl tried to kill me.
Carl? Was that one of the spirits? You mean I was possessed?
Yes!
Amazing! What was it like?
Scary, frightening, dangerous, don't you remember?
Not a thing. Wow, I can't believe I was actually possessed.
Could you put that knife down? I had two spirits. First was a young boy called Alexander, and then a very scary, very angry guy called Carl.
Well, at least the depossession spell worked. Where are the candles?
Candles? There were supposed to be candles. You never said anything about candles.
Well, I'm here. I guess candles weren't needed.
I'm worried now. How do I know if it's really you?
What? Where did I leave my gherkins?
Oh, never mind. So, now what?
How do you mean?
Well, I suppose you'll now be able to remove the spirits from this house.
Oh no, I'm afraid you've got the wrong end of the spirit stick. Communication and possession apparently, but removals, extractions or exorcisms aren't my thing.
Why not?
I don't know how.
So, no YouTube video on it?
Not that I've seen, but I live in hope. So, did you get any information about your wife?
Some, yes.
Well, I'm glad I could be of some help then.
Indeed, the main thing is she's apparently okay, wherever she is. Though a lot of it did leave me with more questions than answers. But I think I know who to call about that.
Well, that's good. Right, I best be off.
Okay, and thanks. I think.
Oh, and I wouldn't worry about any strange happenings in this house for at least a few days. Possessing someone takes a lot of spirit energy. I doubt housemates will be moving anything about for a while.
Well, that's something, I suppose, but will I get possessed when they get their energy back?
No, I wouldn't think so. You need to be open to possession for it to happen, otherwise you're safe.
So you were open to possession?
Well, I wasn't against it, if that's what you mean. It's more a case of not expecting it, but willing to give it a go.
Right.
Well, hope you get everything sorted. If there's anything else you need help with, here's my card.
Ah, Jack, thanks for coming.
It sounded important on the phone. Sorry it took a few days.
No problem. Did you manage to find any information?
So why did you call me about this?
You said you worked in IT, so I guessed that you'd have some idea about where to find this sort of thing.
I never knew the history of this house was so interesting. Does any of this make any sense?
It says here that Carl Green and Alexander Portland were shot in this house in 1992 by police.
But Carl didn't live here, right?
No, he was an escaped prisoner. According to this, he was hiding out in this house when the family found him and called the police.
I didn't read all of it. So how did this kid, Alexander, get shot?
When the police arrived, Carl grabbed Alexander and threatened to kill him. The rest of the family, Alexander's mum, dad and sister, got to safety.
It says that Carl held the kid hostage for nearly 3 hours. The police had no other option to make their way into the house. They thought they had a shot, took it, but Carl put Alexander in the way of the bullet.
He did what?
The second shot took out Carl. Both died immediately.
Wow. Carl was a bastard in life as he is in death.
In death? What is this all about?
This house is haunted.
Haunted? And you think it's these two from the report? Carl and Alexander?
That's what they said.
You've spoken to them?
It's a long story, but in a way, yes.
Wow.
You don't seem too surprised by all this.
How do you expect me to react?
I don't know. Flail your arms around in disbelief, call me crazy, or show some element of surprise.
Well, I have to be honest, this isn't the first time I've heard of something like this.
You've dealt with the supernatural before?
Sort of. Members of my family, female members of my family, have had a lot of experience in the matter.
Wait. Carl said something about them all being at peace. But when Karen was alive, she could control him. Is that what you mean?
I'm surprised she's kept this from you. Maybe she was doing it to protect you. I'm sure she would have told you eventually.
Told me what? What is going on? What's Karen got to do with all this?
Karen's family, the women at least, for as long as anyone knows, have been able to contact the spirit world, speak to ghosts, sense where they might be, and if need be, suppress their energy.
That's what Carl said was happening to him when Karen was around. He was basically nothing.
When the two of you met, Karen chose this house for you two to live in. She could sense the spirits, the fear that Alexander had for Carl, and wanted to help.
So she suppressed Carl, and in turn helped Alexander exist without fear.
That's right.
I'm glad she could help the boy. I feel so sorry for him. He seems to be forever hiding from Carl.
Sadly, without Karen here, he has to.
Wait, so you knew about this all along? You acted like you didn't have a clue why I wanted this information. You've been playing me since day one.
No, it's not like that at all, believe me. I had to make sure that you knew about the goings-on in this house first. It's not safe to know what you know. I didn't want to place you in any danger.
Well, it's too late for that. I have been placed in danger. I was nearly strangled, almost stabbed, had things thrown at me. Something needs to be done.
Look, I don't have the natural abilities that Karen had, but I have spent my life learning a few things. We don't want the women having all the power, right?
Right.
I can exorcise the spirits if that's what you would like.
You can do that.
I would need to get supplies and make some preparations, but we can rid this house of the ghosts for good.
I don't know.
Isn't that what you want?
It is, but how can I trust you? You've lied to me ever since I met you.
Well, it's up to you. I had my reasons for not telling you everything, so you can either trust me or live in this house in fear.
Fine. Go and make your preparations.
It'll take a few hours, but I will be back. You'll soon be able to put all of this behind you.
Is that everything?
I think so. All the activities should happen around here, but we'll need to perform the ritual out of the way.
In the kitchen?
Kitchen! Well, I have to admit, I'm a little bit rusty with this, but it should be straightforward enough. We'll deal with the boy, Alexander, first.
Can't you remove them both at the same time?
Well, I could, but, and if you believe all this, Alexander should be going to a different place than Carl.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Join hands.
Sorry?
We need to join hands for this to work.
Is that really necessary?
It's going to take both of our energies to do this. Ready? Alexander Portland, I know you reside in this place, but you do not belong here anymore. It is time for you to move on. Take our energies and find the light. Do you see the light? Follow it. Don't look back. Don't miss this place. Go where you are meant to go and be at peace.
That was it?
That was it.
Well, that wasn't so bad. I was expecting bangs and crashes and sparks and things flying off shelves. What my life has been like for the past couple of weeks.
Well, I have been studying for this sort of thing my whole life. The actual process is pretty simple as long as you know what you're doing and you've got people to share your energies with.
That'll explain why I'm feeling a little drained. Will Alexander be okay?
He's in a better place now. He might even see Karen.
Really? Is that possible?
Very possible.
That would be perfect. Now I know what Karen did for him for all those years.
Yeah.
Now, for Carl. I've been waiting a long time for this.
Well, about that, Carl isn't going anywhere.
What do you mean?
I need him.
Need him? Need him for what?
His power and his knowledge.
You're not making any sense.
Let me spell this out to you. I'm going to let Carl possess me.
What? That's madness!
I'll have the strength of 10 men and know where to find the book.
Book? What book?
Karen really didn't tell you anything about this, did she?
I'm thinking it was for the best. It seems to have sent you insane.
There's a book, and I'm guessing it's hidden somewhere in this house. The knowledge within allowed Karen to communicate with the dead, calm their fears, and allow them to pass over and be at peace.
Right.
I plan on using it to control the spirits that still linger on this plane of existence, make them fear me, and do my bidding.
You do know how ridiculous this all sounds, right? I think you should leave. Don't do this, Jack. You'll have no control. Carl will take you over completely.
Like I'm going to believe that?
It's true. I've seen it happen to someone else.
They were obviously a weak-minded fool.
Well, yes, maybe, but how do you know the same thing won't happen to you?
Enough! Carl, if you can hear me, use this body as your vessel. Together we can rule over the dead. We can do and have whatever we want.
Jack, don't!
Carl, come forth. Let us work together and...
Jack! Jack! Jack?
It's good to be back.
Carl?
Right first time. So you do have the capacity to learn.
No, not again. Is Jack in there?
He's in here. He can't hear you, so I'm afraid you won't get the chance to say you told him so.
Let him go, Carl.
Not a chance. I heard everything. I know what he had planned, and it's glorious.
You won't be able to find what you need.
Oh, you mean the book. Jack didn't know where it was, but I do. I see everything that happens in this house, even when Karen was suppressing me, and I know exactly where she's hidden it.
I won't let you do this. I will stop you. I will remove you from Jack.
How exactly? You don't have that idiot medium here with his magic chant to help you now. Besides, I like it here. Me and old Jackie boy have a lot in common.
Yeah, you're both pathetic misogynists who've been afraid of strong women your whole life. Or death.
Now you mention it, you do know I can see into Jack's mind, right?
So?
He killed your beloved Karen.
What?
Oh yes, this IT whiz locked down her office remotely and set off the gas. I wanted to be the one to kill her and watch her suffer, but I like his style.
You're lying!
Am I?
They were cousins. Why would he kill her? It doesn't make any sense.
He wanted her out the way, to get this house, to get the book.
But they were friends. They grew up together.
The quest for power makes you do desperate things. He killed Karen, and now I get to kill you. Coward. Okay, Jack. Time to find the book and cause some chaos.
I just can't keep running. I need to do something. I need to get Carl out of Jack. Depossession spell. That's it. I don't remember. How did it go? Depossession? Possessed? Possessor? I can't remember.
Hello?
Hello, Clyde?
This is he. Who may I ask is calling, please?
It's Edward.
Oh, Edward, old friend, it's been too long. How's the llama breeding going?
I think you've got the wrong Edward.
Oh, you don't breed llamas?
Are you drunk?
Possibly.
It's me. The Edward you visited to contact the spirits in my house, and then you got possessed twice. And then you tried to kill me.
Oh, that Edward. Good times. What's up?
I need your help.
Okay. We'll make an appointment for next week.
No, now.
Oh, come on, it's my night off. I'm only interested in one kind of spirit tonight.
Look, I just need you to tell me that depossession spell. I can't remember.
Oh no. Did someone get possessed again?
Yes.
Did they try and kill you again?
Yes.
You don't have the best of luck, do you?
No. Look, can you just tell me the depossession spell? It's kind of desperate.
Well, I don't remember it.
You don't remember it, but you wrote it in that notepad.
I wrote it in that notepad so I wouldn't have to remember it.
So what now?
I've probably got it written down around here somewhere. Give me a minute.
Well, this is it, Jack. Everything we need. There'll be no stopping us now. Well, no stopping me now. You really should have listened to Edward when he said you'd have no control.
Hello? Clyde? Clyde?
Okay, I've got it. Have you got a pen and paper?
What? No, I'm out in the middle of nowhere.
Then how will you remember it?
Text it to me.
Oh, okay. I have your number around here from when you booked me before. Good plan.
And I mean now, Clyde. Right now.
Sure. Hang up and I'll send it immediately.
Okay. Thanks.
And good luck!
Oribus tineo lupum, brutum fulmen, barber tennis sapientes. Oribus tineo lupum, brutum fulmen, barber tennis sapientes. You again? What the hell do you think you're doing?
I can't let you take control of the dead. I can't let you have that kind of power. I'm here to stop you.
You and whose army? You're no match against me, little man.
I don't need an army when I have this. Oh, thank God. Possessor of the possessed, stop your possession and...
Not this time.
Edward, wake up. Edward, you have to wake up. Wake up, Edward. Edward, wake up. Edward, wake up.
Possessor of the possessed, stop your possession. Pass from this body and inhabit it no more. Become non-corporeal. Return to your spirit core.
Damn it. No! What happened? Did it work?
No. I stopped you.
What? No! I'm not giving up now. I've come too far.
Is it true? Did you kill my wife? Did you kill Karen?
Yes. I know I'd do it again if I had to. She couldn't stop me, and nor will you.
I think I might. And so Jack was arrested. Of course, the police didn't believe anything about him trying to take control of the spirits, but he did confess to Karen's murder. Maybe he finally gave up or guilt got the better of him. I don't know. Carl was exorcised from my house by someone who definitely knew what they were doing. And Clyde, well, I'm sure he's fine, whatever he's doing.
My dearest Edward, I pray that you never find this note, but if you do, it probably means I have passed from this world. Please take care of this book and don't let it fall into anyone else's hands. You might be wondering what this is all about. I'm so sorry that I never told you, but please believe me, it was to keep you safe. Just know that whatever happened to me, I am in a good place. I am happy and safe. Please live your life to the fullest until we meet again. All the love in my heart, Karen.